It seems Britain is in the grip of a crystal craze after Phillip Schofield revealed his obsession with the stones this week. The 59-year-old This Morning star joins co-host Holly Willoughby, Adele and Victoria Beckham on the list of stars turning to the rocks, said to possess healing properties. But it's not just celebs who have taken crystals to their hearts. UK online searches for the shiny minerals have hit more than 500,000 a month on average, while more than 21 million posts are currently on Instagram with the hashtag crystals. Laura Const has been using them since her childhood in the Netherlands and last year founded crystal business Tali & Laws. The 33-year-old said, "My mum introduced me to them when I was little, but the place I grew up in was small and we didn't really talk about them outside the house in case people would think we were weird. Then I moved to London 8 years ago and I met so many people who were into spirituality and crystals. I felt a lot more free to talk about it." Speaking about his own experience with the stones, Phillip said, "I believe in the power of crystals. I spend far too much time around Holly, but she's convinced me that there's a lot in that." Laura, a crystal healer and seller, said having stars such as Phillip and Holly speak out about their spirituality helps, but reckons other factors play an important part. She added, "It's definitely helpful in making it more mainstream and accessible." "I love that Holly's so open about it, and that we've heard about Adele and Victoria Beckham, and now Phillip Schofield too. But there are other things going on as well. It seems every decade or so there are certain generations that are more spiritual than the one before. It evolves with the power of the universe." Laura's personal collection is made up of around 100 stones, and when it comes to caring for crystals, there are some absolute musts. She said, "Every full moon I put the crystals outside. This is to charge them. If I feel they need to be charged at another time in the moon cycle, then I've also got a big amethyst cathedral which I set them close to. It's not as strong as the moon, but it's a strong second." Laura told how she cleans her crystals before selling them to customers. She added, "I smoke them with sage. They will all be charged, too." A lot of women keep them in their bra, their pockets or their handbags. It's also really helpful to keep the crystals under your pillow to help you have calm dreams. Here, we speak to crystal fans from around the UK to find out just what part they play in their daily lives. Get all the biggest showbiz news straight to your inbox. Sign up for the free Mirror Showbiz newsletter. Mom of 2 has a collection of around 70 crystals but says she doesn't feel there's anything magical or mysterious about them. Basma, 40, who lives near Canterbury, Kent, works in holistic health and keeps amethyst crystals at home. She says, they promote an energy of peace and calm. They remind us of our connection to nature and its cycles. It's that kind of earth energy I like. She also carries citrine around. It's supposed to help with financial abundance. The crystals act as a visual reminder that we have control over our situation. The death of her father 8 years ago caused Carol to get into crystals. When I lost my dad and had to read the eulogy at his funeral, it was so difficult, she says. A friend gave me a rose quartz angel to hold on to for the service. It was barely bigger than a thumbnail, but it meant I could hold it and think about all that love I'd had from my parents. Former teacher Carol, 39, of Torficon, West Lothian, now runs a tutoring business, and keeps crystals such as citrine, amethyst and tiger eye on the desk. Having it there gives me real encouragement if I'm feeling a bit low on energy. Believes crystals have helped transform his life. I swear by them, says Kyle, 26, from London, who was introduced to crystals in 2017. At the start I'd meditate with my crystals every day, especially rose quartz. Selenite is supposed to be about tranquility, so I keep it with me when I sleep. Kyle, founder of skincare brand Frank's Remedies, puts his crystals out under the full moon and keeps them in a seashell. What's the harm in thinking they're magical? He says. Depending on what a crystal represents before I'll take one out as a guide for the day. I also infuse rose quartz in face cream as I believe it helps clear negative emotions and stress. Pilates teacher Beverly fell in love with crystals during a trip to Hawaii in 2010. She says, I now have them dotted around the house and workplace. At the full moon I put all the crystals out on the balcony to charge, and I'll meditate outside with them. The mum, of Poole, Dorset, also carries them in her pocket. Among her collection of around 50 crystals, she has favorites such as black, tourmaline, in which she says is good for protection and very helpful when you're around negative people. Beverly, 47, adds, I think of crystals a bit like a dog. Dogs are friendly and lovely, and I think crystals are like that. Do you have a story to sell? Get in touch with us at webcelebs@trenitamira.com or call us direct 0207 29 33 33.